Hello, Night City, as that fella says, but I am not that fella. Welcome to, I think this is the third now in the series of God mode on a game on an ASUS ROG Ally. It's kind of like juggling, but it's more fun. So, as I have said, and as you can see, today we're going to be kicking about in CyberPunk 2077. So, full disclosure, as I mentioned at the outset of all of these videos, I promise you, I am playing on an ASUS ROG Ally, and I am in fact running OBS Studio as well, so it's got a lot to contend with. However, the game itself is running on a local PC, hence very pretty. Now it can and will run on an ASUS ROG Ally, but at a much lower quality setting, and quite honestly I would be a little concerned that it could run OBS at the same time. However, through the wonders of local cloud gaming, and in this case Moonlight, although occasionally I do use Steam Link, I am able to play any game I want on this little puppy, which is what we're going to do today. So, with added flavour, we're going to be playing it using mods, and those mods will give us a level of invincibility. And interestingly enough, in Cyberpunk, it doesn't make you completely invincible, because a lot of it depends on the situation that you find yourself in. Now what I think happens is that the mod looks to fill your health bar as quick as it can, which is fine if you're being shot at, because obviously that's going to take a little bit of health away, and then the mod fills that health back up. But if you jump off a tall building and you hit the ground and it uses all your health bar, then the game says game over before the mod can replenish your health. That's kind of how it works. So let's go ahead and get stuck into the game. I just need to quickly switch from where I am in OBS across to the game itself. Brilliant! Right, here we are. So it all should be working fine. It looks pretty good to me. Let's press the right button. Let's get into the game. Of course, this is running on a high-end PC. It's a 3080 card, so it's not super duper high-end. It's not the 4 series, but I could run it on a 4 series. I'd have to play it on GeForce Now Ultimate, which would also allow me to use the very latest graphics settings. But you can't run mods on a 4080 card within GeForce Now Ultimate, so we're going to play it locally. And in any case, it's sort of the same effect.
Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Right.
Hello, Ziggy.
Just checking the controller's working. Yes, it is. Awesome. I have almost completely, but I was on BBC. Premature, some would say, statistic two. So I just game this time. See? Slowly rebuilding. Now, just to show you what modding can do, let's have a look at our character. Here we are at all the attribute and perk, and you'll see that every single one of these has been maxed to its ultimate limit, because you can do that with things like mods. So some would say, and I would agree with them, that this kind of takes the fun out of the game, and I'm absolutely right. And I would say, if you really want to play the game properly and you want to experience the gradual progression and finding what each of these little perks and attributes can do, then yeah, you don't want to kind of do this. But I've been there and done that, and I actually love the fact that I can run around, get into all sorts of hairy fights and not be wiped out. So on that basis, let's have a quick look. I think we're in a story situation here. We don't necessarily need to go down the story road. We could pick up a a little local side mission. Let's zoom in over here and see what we've got going down. There's a little side job there. So let's select that side job. Get ourselves out of here. You can see, even though it's not a full series, we still have ray tracing. It looks stunning. You can also see I'm whipping about here at a rate of knots, and there's no lag, no degradation. ASUS really does a cracking job. GPU uses graphics processor and kind of mobile customized version of one of the latest as well, which does a really good job. Now it's optimized for the little OLED 7-inch screen that comes with the Ally, and if you're playing a game on a handheld on that screen, even if you're at medium or lower settings, it still looks absolutely stunning. I like to play mine connected to a 4K TV. Although I tend to play at 1440, I can stream games at 4K. You've got fine on TV, and the Ally is quite happy to stream them that way, but I tend to find, from where I sit, 10 feet away from the TV, the difference between 1440 and 4K is next to invisible. So I just take it down to slightly low resolution just to use less bandwidth, make sure that everything can go to ultra settings and so on. So we're going to go up here. I don't know if this will work. We'll give it a go. We have there's actually a ceiling, an invisible ceiling here. You see that? I can't jump very high at all.
Oh, I read it. Except there's no mention of me.
Actually, before we go any further, because this happened to me, this is the second time I'm recording this, and yeah, all the mods are on. That's good. I just needed to check because I recorded this before for about 40 minutes, and then I was thinking, doesn't seem particularly God mode-ish. And when I checked, the mods hadn't been installed, so that was useful from the point of view of showing you what it looks like playing on an Ally, but from the point of view of God mode, it let us down badly. So I use an application called wemod. I've actually subscribed to the service. It's perfectly legit. It's perfectly fine. I can't remember what I pay. I've paid for a year of the services, about $60 or something. And they have got just about every game, every conceivable game can be modded, obviously on PC. There are some that can't. A lot of the MMORPGs, any of the Destinies, for example, which involve other people, those, you can get illegit mods that can do that stuff, and I'm genuinely not interested. I'm not interested in multiplayer anyway, and I'm certainly not interested in doing anything that is going to upset other people.
Just open up.
I'm sure
we came here as colleagues. Nothing else. Haven't heard from you in a while. We're worried.
Leave me alone. Who knows what you might find us as,
oh, what? So I'm the bad guy? I'm not the one you hold up playing the attention.
He lost a friend. Can you blame him?
He's not the first or the last. It's called life.
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I live right upstairs.
So keep on living. Stop my...
So my V is the male character. In the previous
it's his neighbor.
Run-through of the game, I actually chose a female.
Is there anything I can do?
Maybe. You know Barry at all?
More or less. Struck up a convo once or
I'm
twice.
using
He's a friend from the
mix
precinct.
of
Left the force not long ago.
and high settings.
He broke down after his best
Some
friend
things
died.
just
We're
aren't
worried
worth
he'll do
putting
something stupid.
extra graphical strain on the system.
Barry's got nerves.
Let's have a quick look and see
Nerves.
these settings and cross to graphics. We can see we're set up on a custom. We're not interestingly using DLSS, and I don't know why. Let's go to quality, and then that. Here we go. So you can see here we've got high, 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 low on distant shadows. I really didn't see the point. Volumetric fog, I turned that down as well, and same for cloud. Then we've got all of the textures and the details of the models. I've gone for ultra and high, and ray tracing on. So in actual fact, with DLSS on now, it should even be able to deal with a higher level, which means I might just go with high on these as well, and why not, we'll go, or medium, and we'll go with a medium on this one. So let's apply those settings, and here you can see I've got it set to 1440, 60 frames per second, although the Ally on its own will merrily play at 120 frames per second, depending on what settings, of course, you set up within the game. But my LG TV is a 60 frame max, so there really isn't much point. And I don't have HDR set up for this TV. It has it. It's got a very good implementation of HDR, but I do find that a lot of these streaming games, the HDR can leave a little bit to be desired, and that goes for the sort of third-party commercial streaming services as well as locally. Right.
She's a spiteful old bastard.
Mendez!
It feels a little bit faster.
Did you checking him when he's chilled down?
A little bit zippier, and of course, the graphics. DLSS is just a magical thing, and really, again, sitting
Sure, why
8
not?
to 10 feet
Sound
from
like we're
television,
miles apart.
going
Thanks.
1440 to drops down to anything around 900.
Cops falling in rough times can
Could be
be
60% drop
touchy.
in quality, and
See what I
yet
can do.
you really can't see it. You've got to go right up against the screen to see what's going on. So, what is going on? Talk to Barry. Who's Barry?
Hey, Barry, everything all right in there?
I'll take that as a yes.
Gonna take that as a yes. Try again later.
The one thing about CyberPunk that it's very much a personal thing. I'm not a huge fan of dialogue-driven games. You know, kinds of games where you've got multiple choice dialogue and each character's got minutes worth of conversation. I just kind of want to get on with the game. I know a lot of people are happy with it. A lot of people love the layers and textures of a story, and having a quality story in a game is really important to them. I look for a quality premise, but truthfully, I'm not open to read about. There we go. I wanted to show you. I can't really show you here, but I've got this insane jump mod which allows me to jump above buildings, but the problem is you land and die. So you kind of have to try and manage your descent. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Let's have a read. Try talking to Barry in a few hours. Okay, so that's the end of that. You'll probably see I'm whipping about here, and that's because one of the mods I've gone with has also speeded up the game. We'll get the gun out and start shooting some folk. If we do that, let's see.
Make sure your implant is always delayed.
Yes. So bearing in mind, as far as anything that is that sort of uses up your entire health bar, then the mod can't help you, and you're on your own. Here we go. Oh. You shouldn't by any rights. You shouldn't be able to get up here. Isn't it interesting how, having said that, it's still very much a traversable piece of architecture. So if we were to jump over here, for example, what would happen is that we might be lucky and we might pick up do these multiple jumps. Look. Boom. Wow, look at that. Blood everywhere. Luckily we survived. And as a result, the mod has filled up the health bar. But if we were to land down there, I promise you it wouldn't work. But while we're up here, let's explore. This is interesting. So this is an area that very few people ever that have played this game have probably explored. So the secret is to drop. Oh no! Oh, we're lucky there. We were lucky there. Let's take it out. And at this point we now have a police warrant which will grab a few pieces of the wall. No. There you go. That's flatlined us. We need to do that. Which is why I'm saying it's kind of invincibility. But it depends on each game and how the game registers you as being dead. And obviously with this one they weren't able to make it completely invincible. As long as a portion of your health is left, then you will survive. But if you deplete the health bar entirely, you're on your own. So we can do this, we can drop down, I'm guessing, to each of these. And then next to me the aircon fans outside. I'm just trying to establish, because what I discovered falling just now is let's go to the centre there. No. When you get so far, it doesn't allow you to jump again. So you kind of want to manage your descent. Actually, last time we fell onto that veranda. That seemed to be okay. Maybe we need to do the same thing as all these stairs. Oh, no. This is no God moan rock, I can hear you saying. Honestly, it is. It's great fun in gunfights and stuff. But also, of course, it gives you additional things like unlimited wallet, so that you can mod yourself any Ripper dog and all those kinds of things. Indeed, a lot of it really. My feeling with using mods is that it's going to, for me anyway, it just takes away a lot of the challenge time. So instead of having to spend hours working out how to take down a boss, for example, you can concentrate on puzzles and exploration and that kind of stuff. There we go. Now we can take the stairs. So I don't know if he still has a warrant. Barry was no use, as we know, because I'm going to come back in a few minutes.
Average temperatures this month in Nigeria.
So, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, what basically happens is the police turn up, and actually fairly safe area here. Comes up a wire and cheese grate.
Planted a hole in him!
You accept that. So as you can see, they're shooting away at me with no effect at all. So it's really great. I mean, obviously, a lot of situations are so it's quite useful to not to. You know, you get impact. Unless you completely lose your health. You're good. Of course, you could go in. The other great thing, one of the things I like, wemod. I really must look into see if I can go.
Go flank, you fucking snowflakes! Move! Ah.
One of the things, if you pay, think if you're going to use it as regularly as I intend to, then it's worth paying for. But you also which allows you mid-game to change the mods. So if you feel like giving yourself maybe twice the amount of health, but still having some challenge, then you can change that. Or if you want to take this jump thing up, and you can do that. It's really whatever you want to do. It's quite interesting because when they've got a warrant out for you, you spotted that these police arrive and seem to be able to run around at unbelievable speed. There it is. Run at you. Watch this. Look at this. It's almost like a speeder. And I didn't know whether it's because most people never survive this way, or they send in some kind of elite. Oh, by the way, the guns are infinite ammo and infinite reload and it's just fun to do, and quite honestly, if for no other reason than exploring an area and quite hard to get boards, you can always create a save point in most games and then mess about for a bit and go back and do the whole thing again without the mods on. Now, interestingly enough, I've noticed that I can no longer run, and I've no idea why. So I'm pushing down, and where before we were zipping about like nobody's business. It's not going to happen. So I don't know what these things. But I'm pushing down to run. I'm just going at this kind of slow walking pace. Maybe it's because we're in but that said, I think we've pretty much let's do this. Alright, let's see. Let's go down the stairs. I don't know why that is going on. Let's go to a menu and have a look about some stuff. We got anything new? We got any new clothes or anything? Got a new hat? Yeah, we've got. It's the same level. Actually, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Look at him. He now looks like a 1930s gangster. Don't think I've got anything higher level than this one. I just really wanted to see if this sorts out the speed issue again. It's weird. So, how do we get down from here? Things we've blocked off. No, I won't. Flat down. Yeah, that is a little bit annoying, to be fair. I thought there was a mod within the game, a perk that enabled you to drop off without doing too much damage. And I thought I had it, but there we go. Just needed to die. Yeah, I'm not sure why that would be. There is, I know, let's see, body, intelligence, cool. Something with feet. Dodging. What's this one here? True grit increases max stamina. Cardio cure. Health regenerates. Maybe there wasn't. Human shield. Steel. Anyway, there's a load of these things. I never bothered to really brush up on them the first time I played the game. To be honest. Take your wok with you. It's a bit naughty, really, but it's a great way to have some combat for a bit. Let's see now. This will be all right in a second. You and your tattoo. You and your tat. Get out here. It's easy to... We've gone into slow mode again. Oh, that's good.
Who do I spy?
Oh, hello, mate.
New gun.
All right, let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's buy some guns.
What I like to hear.
Right, so V's inventory and Second Amendment, I assume, is the name of the shop. So we can sell stuff or we can buy stuff. So what have you got on the old DPS front, my friend? So I have a 639 equipped. But it seems to do higher damage though. I mean, it's just lower DPS, but not by much. The attacks per second on the other one are pretty double. I don't know that will. I mean, look, we can afford anything. We've got a load of cash, and with the modding app, we can add more to our wallet. So I'm not overly concerned. It'd be quite good to have a look at these perks. Increases crit damage by 5%. Okay, what about this? What's this? Arrive as ammo. Don't need that, we have unlimited ammo, you see. What's that? XC10. 2.5 times damage multiplier when attacking from stealth. Don't need that, do we? Bounce back. That's a health stint thing. Well, what's this? This is attractive. Yeah. Maybe not. And a crafting thing. So I don't feel he has a huge amount in his shop. Not sure what that does. A crafting spec crunch. I'm going to buy it anyway. Can I purchase it? I think I did. I have no idea what we do with it though. Is it something we pop onto our character? Or is it? Oh, it's for crafting, isn't it? There it is. Okay. But what does it do? Crunch. I don't know. It's all a bit too complicated for me. I ought really to try and get my head into this. So if they are red, does that mean I can upgrade them? I assume it does. And if so, do I need something of all of these? So I've got none of those and none of those. So I'd need to buy those materials to upgrade insufficient components. So are these red ones all insufficient components? I guess they must be. Versus these, which have sufficient components, but they're fairly low. Actually, it's not the DPS that matters anyway, it's the damage, isn't it? But they're still quite low. It's not extremely. What about my hat? Actually, any hat. So I prefer this cap, and that goes up to 4. Okay, we'll upgrade that one. That's good. That's a good upgrade. What about stuff we're actually wearing? I think I'm wearing this one. Oh yes, I'll have some of that. Excellent. What else have I got here? What about these? Oh, I think I've got these trousers. Give those an upgrade as well. And what about these weapons then? Damage. No, the damage is fairly useless, I think. special damage there. Boom, 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 boom. What about this? This looks pretty nasty. 48 to 59. So what about the gun that I'm actually using? I think I'm using this one. See, 164. Oh, I mean, it's just, I don't see the point in upgrading those lesser weapons. If anything, probably just want to get rid of them, sell them. That's what we need to do, isn't it? We need to sell them. Let's go back and see this dude and sell some of our stuff. Having said that, though, for what? For what purpose? Because we've already got maximum cash. But well, that's actually not a bad level. Let's get one of the lower levels like this thing. Let's sell that. And that one. See, I think these are like special guns, but quite honestly, so what? If they're not really worth using, I mean, they're all little perks and stuff, but some of them are useless. Right, let's get rid of that one. And that one. Oh, that went right up in the whole upgrade thing, I think. Which one was it? Yeah, look at that. Upgrading this, it goes from 105 to 639. And then from 22 to 133, but I think we've already got one of those there. Yeah, there it is, you see? So we don't need it. We don't need it. Same thing there. That goes to upgrades to a shotgun, but we've got one of those. There it is. We don't need another one. What's this? 7. Wow. Mind you, look at the upgrade. 959. Wow. That one can go. I'm not a hand cannon fan. Not bad. What about this coloured thing? Huge leap. Let's get rid of it. No point in clogging up our inventory. Ooh. And again, yeah, let's do it. No, this one, yeah. Do 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 dealy do 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 do. Oh, look at that! It goes up to 9.15. Okay, some of these are definitely worth keeping hold of. So did I sell, or was it going to come out of the edge? Yeah, there we go. Cash. Right. What next? Are we still being pursued by the law? That's good. I still haven't been given the Jackie's pipe. That's how early I am in the game.
Violence continues to plague the Badlands. Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average. However, in an abundance of caution, the NCPD has raised the threat level to 2, advising travelers to avoid.
It was this one, wasn't it? So that's 634. That one's 9. DPS. 137, 167. That one's 177. And I don't know why I'm not sure why I don't have a gun in that one.
We'll continue to keep you informed as the situation develops.
Because I don't have that slot yet, I guess. So I thought I have to. Could I move that across to there, or are they already in place, maybe? And that's for another one. Right, down the street.
So, talk about history.
Good stuff. It's fun. Where's this area? It's like ships land or something. That's not the great thing about this game, it's the detail. You know, look, here we are on the roof. An area where few people go, and yet they've still got stuff here to look at. I'm gonna get hit by it. I've given up on Barry. I need to find another job at sea. Human nature. Fetch your vehicle from the parking garage. Let's do that. Let's go and get that. So I wonder if we can crash in car without it causing any problem. Which one is ours? This one here. It's British, sorry. This side. There we go. What's this piece of junk? Who there? What? How
Johnny,
dare you?
see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
Oh, God.
Don't mean the
Keanu's
wreck.
joined us.
I mean the run. City's most courteous chauffeur ups and drives away from the scene of an accident.
Let's see if we can shoot somebody. Oh, he's gone. What the heck? Still in there, Johnny. Nah, he's gone. Read the message from Delamain. Oh, Delamain is the car hire company, isn't it? Let's have a look. What's this message? Is it in the journal? Do. Oh, Delamain. You're eligible for compensation. Oh, cheers. Ah, this might be the bike. Dear Mr. V, I would like to inform you that Mr. Wells's body has been delivered to his family. Oh, bless him. Please accept our sincerest apologies regarding traffic incident number blah. The Delamain Corporation cordially invites you to its main headquarters in order to assess damages and arrange compensation. I'm up for that. Go to Delamain HQ. Let's get back in the car. Let's make this happen. How far is it to Delamain? Oh, not very far. No, right, is that 15 miles or 10? No, it's meters, isn't it? Isn't it? 1.3 kilometers. That's certainly a distance. Let's grab our motor. That's locked. What? Who locked my car? How dare you? What about boot? Trunk. How could it be locked? Alright, let's go, let's go. We've got super duper speed anyway. Let's do our super duper speed run. we'll just steal somebody else's car. Sorry, mate. It's a little bit more severe than I was anticipating. I thought we were just going to shoot the dude and we could take his car, GTA style. Didn't expect to be like that. Let's take it all out. Got a kilometre here. Ugh. Wow. So naughty. Look at this one. 3-star police warrant alert. Do, 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 do. Seems too worried. I've only killed about 7 or 8 people. Let's take out some crap. Wow. Crime prevention system activated. I mean, my gun will work. So who's trying to shoot me? Because it's this thing here. Small child! No, never let a small child. Can't even do that to pixels. Come on. We're on a rampage. Where are we supposed to be going? We're shooting back at us. Oh, it's those super police. Right, so where's the place that was? Where's this thing? The HQ. HQ. 2 kilometers in this direction. Let's go there. Tell you what, it's almost as fast running as it is commandeering a vehicle. Leave it a leave or take it. Okay. The shotgun's not as effective. Distance. The distance.
You don't know me. You were downtown, city center.
Call you back.
Really don't. Bearing in mind, you've got to be very careful because incremental health bar is not an issue. The whole health bar going down is a problem. This is fun.
Okay, I'm back. Talk.
No police.
Yeah, I know.
See what I'm trying to do. Picking
Hot
this
stuff.
up. I can
Need anything, you call me.
just land.
Remember, Diesel knows everybody.
And then just go down. God, we're lucky there. I managed to get him to bounce in the end. Car's good. Take it. Literally took it to work. Here we go. Now then, where do we have to go? This way. Now, what I want to find out is are we invincible? When we're in a car? I'd say no. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so crashing to that extent is taking your full health bar away. Let's put this back here.
Johnny, you see what happened?
We'll go through the whole Keanu
Feels
Reeves
off here.
episode. Oh, we can
You don't
speed
say.
him up. Sure.
Don't mean the wreck. I mean the run. City's most courteous chauffeur ups and drives away from the scene of an
I'm still
accident.
not sure that it's actually the voice of Keanu Reeves, you know. It probably is, but you know what I mean. We could take that one. I know there's an external view, isn't there, switch Oh no! Yeah, definitely not a good idea to crash your car. So, you're good with guns and weaponry, that's fine. But dropping off tall buildings, falling out of the sky and hitting somebody with
Johnny, see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
I want to know where they
Don't mean the
go.
wreck.
What happens? It sort of drives
mean the
into you
run.
and then...
City's most
As
courteous
soon as you get
chauffeur
into
ups
the
and drives
car.
away from the scene of an accident.
The offending vehicle has left the scene. Yes, you better run. Man on a rampage. It's crashing into my car. What the hell have you done? Oh, you lucky. There you go. Where is the city's finest? See, now we're getting shot rapidly. Pitfalls of being a mother. You know what, they could send the army in and still get paid. I think the game is right. I forget so what dealers in terms of having a 4-star
No mercy!
Take them down!
Oh, I've gone into photo mode by accident, I have to say. But that's interesting. Dude with his little panel. Oh, he's got a freaking Nazi symbol on his neck. I didn't put that there. Right, that's going. I'm not going to be encouraging no fascism. Look at the look at the bullets going through him. Look, that's funny. So there you go, we've taken out as many if any more come up. Do you take them? Sort of wander around. I feel there's limited. I mean, let's be honest, if you're doing it nowadays, you can But I'm sure you'll agree this looks stunning, and even though I appreciate it, it still does an amazing job. Extremely good quality. Can you imagine we're talking 2,160 by 14, 3,000 images. See it all, everything is working. And games do play amazing. But as I've said, it's designed as a handheld, so if you plug it into a 4K TV, or best you can get a 7K TV, that doesn't look too great. So that's why I'm using this multimedia streaming device. It is very much. It's absolutely fantastic. I sent it back. This has been far more flexible and far more fun for me. And I'm looking forward to taking it away on vacation at some point. Literally playing games on the system, possibly even taking an HDMI read. If you're interested, I'm using an Xbox Series X. It's fine, because ultimately, but this is just a different kind of way of things are. You're just running around and shooting stuff. It's really points. But it is fun. As I've said, the key thing is make sure you create it safe if you want to. In the meantime, it gives you something else to do. And for me, not necessarily in CyberPunk, but certainly there are games that I really enjoy until that final boss or the small boss that's impossible. You're kind of just trying to get the mechanics resolved. And this just takes that issue away to allow me to progress and enjoy the game. That's what I particularly like. Some people, a lot of people, crave those challenges for them. Playing hours trying to work out how to is what they want to do. Absolutely fine. For me, I'm an explorer, and that's also the kind of stuff I enjoy in the game. So being able to just get conflict and the bosses out of the way is the real people, or even important people in the game. They're just random NPCs. Oh, you're right down there. Let me help you up. Interesting, these things. I wonder, once they've been destroyed, if they remain destroyed. Whether they get repaired by this at some point. I'm sort of interested in what those led security system. Do you see them? There's one there. I'm just not sure. seems to occur when I rotate.
Stand back up!
I never get weird with this broken game, basically. Well beyond the game's designers anticipated. Really good player. And, so yeah, I suppose that's one of the downsides of being another. You do find, I actually think it's the laser from my sights. What you see. I just think it's got a bit of a graphical glitch. If I switch to something else, oh no, it's still there. Must be something to do with one of the perks that I've got, maybe. I genuinely don't know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to call it a day at that point. I really just wanted to show you, one, how brilliant games look on the Ally. Two, I wanted to, of course, show you what you can do with mods and everything. That's true. Insanity. Smallest car in the field. Also the hardest. Desolation. I think they'd have said let's see Night City from the air. Wow, I think that reached game. Oh no, the falling. Wow. Look at that. We landed on a concrete. Amazing. Again, it's just, you get it from a perspective. And we died. No, we didn't. What did we land on this time? Somebody. Targets. Person. Just a whole other game. Right, I am having too much fun. This is not good. I just want to thank you all for watching. Really, really appreciate your time. Join me again soon for another ASUS ROG Ally extravaganza, of course. Another famous game. Take care, everybody. This has been Rokk. This is Rokk Out.